Today we check out my version of the Tekno MT410 1/10 scale monster truck kit. Hey guys, Rich here from the RCNetwork.com, and here is my Tekno MT410 1/10 scale 4-wheel drive monster truck kit. Now I have it all completed, got everything buttoned up with the electronics, got the wheels and tires on, I got a new body on, freshly painted up in some RCNetwork colors, and I have this thing ready to go. But first, before I do that, I wanted to show you guys exactly what went into this build. Choosing a body for the MT410 was pretty easy. You could just go to your favorite manufacturer's website and choose almost anything that fits a 1/8 scale monster truck. Yes, I did say 1/8 scale. I chose one that was intended for either a Revo, AE or T-Max, or the Summit from Proline Racing. So right here you are seeing the 2017 Ford F-150 Raptor body. This was made by Proline Racing, and I think it turned out pretty nicely. Quick look at the model number for this particular body, and this thing painted up pretty nice with some Pactor paint. Now, some of the colors I chose from Pactor was, of course, their metallic blue, one of my favorite colors here at the RC Network. Backed that with their metallic black, and that kind of was the secondary color on the bed and half of the 2017 F-150 Raptor. A white stripe made some good contrasting color, and of course tinted the windows with Tamiya's window tint, or their smoke color. Now, to get the flat on the bed, I used Create Effects by Tester's dull coat finish on the exterior to give the bed kind of a three-dimensional look. The Proline body is thick overall from stem to stern. This is a very well-formed body, and I completed the body off with the Tekno MT410 sticker sheet and of course some RCNetwork stickers. Put on some of the sponsor stickers up here on the windshield to give it that kind of scale look. Some nice added touches on the MT410 sticker sheet were some scale decals, including the Tekno RC license plate that looks somewhat like a California license plate. For wheels and tires, I went to, once again, Proline Racing to pick up some Desperado 3.8-inch wheels pre-mounted to some Badland tires. Now, these have quickly become one of my favorite basher tires because they just work. Quick model number on the Badlands that are pre-mounted, and these once again are the 3.8-inch and 17mm hubs is what they fix. Speaking of size, let's debate the size issue. Now, of course, Tekno labels this as a 1/10 scale electric 4-wheel drive monster truck kit, and although it uses 8 scale electronics, 8 scale driveline, 8 scale chassis, 8 scale bodies, wheels, tires, you name it, it's 8 scale. It has been labeled as a 1/10. Now, of course, on the right here, I have the Arrma Outcast. That is labeled as their 1/8 scale stunt truck. And if you look at the exact dimensions, they are exactly the same. They have a wheelbase of 12.5 inches and a track width of right at 15 inches, exactly the same. So from now on and here on out, I'll be calling this a 1/8 scale electric monster truck from Tekno. As far as electronics, everything bolted in typical Tekno fashion. Everything is just right next to each other in that very narrow chassis. Now, I was able to fit a truggy sized motor. That is the Tekno T8 Generation 2 4038 can motor. It is a 2000 kV, so I did went ahead and up the pinion tooth gear to a 17 tooth pinion. We'll see how that starts off my MT410. ESC and Servo are bolted right next to each other with the RX-8 Gen 2 from Tekno, which matches up to that 4038 quite nicely. And of course, the brand new Hitec D951 Servo. That thing cranks out at right under 500 inches of torque at 486. Some of my favorite batteries as of late here at the RC Network have been the new Gens Ace batteries. This is a 5000 milliamp 50C4S LiPo pack. Now that all of the electronics are installed and I have the full weight of my MT410, I could really test out the suspension on this rig, and it is quite nice. Tekno has done a great job of dampening this rig with all of the added weight of the electronics in this MT410. As far as the starting weight for my MT410, a quick weigh-in on a scale brings this to exactly 9.6 pounds. So this thing is pretty hefty, and I think it definitely classifies as a 1/8 scale monster truck. All right, guys, well, that is it. That is my full reveal of my Tekno MT410 monster truck. I have had a blast building this thing. It is so easy to put these Tekno kits together. Almost anyone can do it, and with some good knowledge of electronics and how to outfit it with some bodies and wheels and tires from Proline Racing, you can definitely do a good job on this MT410. So if you have any comments or questions about this build or the products that I've used in this build of the MT410, please feel free to leave it on down below. And as always, thumbs up and subscribe. That's it for now, guys. Over and out.